The Holy Ark, which contained the tablets, the most important item of the temple. Before the temple, of the tabernacle. Now, what exactly was it? Let's discuss this in a moment, but first of all, thank you to God for giving us soon the Holy Temple with the Ark. Bismillah Soida Rila den Koloret Iudes Adene Visimcha. Boile von der Benana Duka den Elim Ruasane Vela Nachtam Marisai. Boile Shab Soida Hatresi Bisila Hoide Le Bach Shmoi. Kitoi Vadene Lelam Chazda Viadder Voder Munasai. Let's give some charity, a coin, a bill, whatever you have, and pray to Hashem to bring us already to the Holy Temple, and all the issues will be solved. Let me first read to you a few verses in the Chumash of the Parsha of this week, where it discusses this particular vessel. And the Torah says, you should make an ark of acacia wood, 2.5 cubits long, 1.5 cubits wide, and 1.5 cubits high. Cover it with gold, and as Rashi says, there was 2 more boxes, one from inside and one from outside. So there was a gold box. Then the Torah says the following. On top of it, Vosiso kapores zohav toyer, on top of the box, on top of the ark, you are going to make a cover. And that cover is also of pure gold, same size as the box. 2.5 cubits long, 1.5 cubits wide. The corners of them you're going to do kruvim, and you will also make 2 golden cherubim, which basically are statuettes of winged angels with infant faces. And they have to be made by hammering them out at the end of this cover, hammered out, not attached to it, but an integral part of the cover. Okay? And we all see in pictures, designs, different opinions, but basically we're talking an ark, a box with a cover and the cherubims on top of it. Is the cover part of the ark, or is it not? Or it is a separate vessel? Are these 2 separate vessels? In other words, there is an ark, and you also have a cover on it. Or is it one item, which obviously has to be uncovered to be able to put in the luchos, to put in the tablets, but it's considered one. But yes, what's the difference? So first of all, let's see. Rashi is of the opinion that the cover, the kaporos, is a vessel for itself. The Ramban, Rabbi Moshe ben Nachman, he's of the opinion, no, that it's the same. It's one vessel. There is a halachic difference in the preparation of it. Because when they made it, they had to have in mind that it's done for the purpose of the Aron. They couldn't just make it and then dedicate it. No, it has to be made with a proper intention. And if it's not made with a proper intention, it invalidates it. So if it's one vessel, so when they made the kaporos, they had to think about the Aron, they're making the ark. If it's 2 separate vessels, 2 separate items, then when they made the ark, they have to think, L'shem yichud, this is made for the ark purpose. And when they made the cover, it's made for the cover, kaporos. Now that seems to be a trivial, like, what's the idea? Now here is the deeper concept. The Aron contained the luchos. We know that the voice of God, as it says, came, God spoke, the voice of God, the heavenly voice, would come from in between the cherubims, coming from the ark. Why from the ark? Because that's what contains the Torah. So the Ramban says, our relationship with God is based on the study of Torah. The more study of Torah we do, the more we connect it, the more we hear the voice of God. And it's coming from that one vessel. Rashi, the word Rashi, which means Rabbi Shlomo Yitzchak, it's an abbreviation of his name, but it's also Rabbon Shel Yisrael, the teacher, the Rebbe of the Jewish people. He looks at it differently. He says, our relationship with God, God speaks to us even when we don't study Torah. Because our relationship with God is prior even to Torah. We have an intrinsic relationship with God. The cover, the kaporos, the cherubim, which represent the two faces, the face of a boy, the face of a girl. Our relationship with God is not dependent on Torah. Obviously, we need to study Torah, but we have to know that we're always connected with God. So, Eibishter, we would love to see you there in the Beis HaMikdash.